and Ajit Mishra join in with their F&O strategies. Kush, I'll start with you. 20
markets at the moment.
Yeah, good morning, Agam. So, Agam, today again, we are seeing what we have been seeing for quite some time, that after the flat start or marginally uptick, we are seeing that index has been hovering in the range. So that is something which is normal, considering that we have seen sharp surge of late post the breakout about 25,500, and now we are since closer to the new milestone of 26,000. So that is also adding to the pressure. But the tone is positive. There is no doubt about that, because apart from the rate sensitive today, the metal counters are also trading in sync with the move. So we expect that 26,500 is something that Nifty can positionally target, and now we have very strong base at 25,550 to 600 zone. So as long as we are maintaining positionally, I feel that one should continue with buy on dips, with 25,750 to 800 being the good area positionally to enter fresh, and for those who are existing maintaining longs, 25,800 should be their stop.
Ajit, you want to start with your buy calls this morning? I believe you've got a constructive call in Hindustan Copper, but it's already up 3% from what I can see. And Tata Power, that one has been subdued and finally up 2.5% today. Hindustan Copper, what is the target? What is the timeline? And also on Tata Power.
Right, Samina. So, Samina, after days of consolidation in most of the metal names, today we are seeing fresh break in majority of the counters. So Hind Copper also we have seen a breakout from the reversal pattern on the daily chart. So I feel it's just a beginning to the overall positive move that we are seeing in the metal pack, and 62 is their immediate target for Hind Copper. So for next 1 to 2 days. And similarly for Tata Power also, it's been almost like 3 months of consolidation that we are seeing in the stock. But this time around we are anticipating a breakout in near future. So our immediate target is at 488 for 2-3 days with stop at 452.
All right, so that's as far as
I call. Ajit, just a couple of more stocks to talk to you about. Anything in the consumption or IT pack that you're buying? I'm asking you about IT because it spends quite a few days seeing profit taking. And it just seems like it's a matter of time that cycle could turn around given the sectoral rotation we've been seeing in the markets. In IT, any long trades that one could buy hoping for a recovery over the next few days?
So, Samina, I also feel that is the overreaction basically which we are seeing in the IT back post the rate cut, and at least the IT majors, I feel that this dip is a buying opportunity, especially in Infosys, wherein comparatively we haven't seen less damage, means stock has retraced marginally from the record highs. So this is one stock wherein one can look to accumulate fresh, even at current levels one can buy, and from the trading point of view also will stop at 1830. And in the next move, we can target 2000 plus zone in Infosys in the near future, let's say a week time or maybe 10 days. So this is one stock which we definitely like. And from the mid-cap basket, Coforge and Persistent, they are also holding strong. So, despite the volatility, they are still holding around the record highs. So selectively, yes, we can pick Coforge also with stop at, let's say, 6,800 mark with 7,200 being the position target.
All right. Well, that's the view coming in on Persistent Systems. So we take a look at a handful of more names before we actually move on. And in the futures and options space, again, it's a little bit of a mixed market at the moment with plenty of traction positively as well as negatively. Let's pull up something like a Power Grid, because this one is, of course, in the news right now, and we're looking at a slight bit of an uptick. It also does seem like it's breaking out of a very, very tight range that Power Grid has been trading, well, I believe since at least mid of August. So, and of course today we're looking at a little bit of volumes coming back here as well. So perhaps I can take this up with Kush. Kush, what's your view on Power Grid going forward?
Spot on observations, I must say, Agam. The stock has resisted around that, 340, 345 mark for, a long time. Mid-August is precisely where, this resistance started kicking in. Today we are seeing the stock, or at least move past this resistance on the back of recent volumes for whatever time has passed, for the trading session today. It looks like that the stock will turn a corner and move higher towards the 365 mark. However, if you see, there is a very strong call based around the 350 mark, suggesting that there could be a near-term resistance around that 350, 352 kind of zone. So if you have an existing position, it's not a bad idea to continue to hold with the lower end of the base as your stop loss, which is close to 335. But for a new position, I would suggest that you wait up until 350, 352 kind of levels are crossed and the stock closes above that. That could bring in a short covering. But for an existing, position holder, you could continue to hold with a stop loss of 335.
Well, we need to take stock of DLF as well, because this one has also shown a lot of strength of late, and perhaps I can take this up with Ajit at the moment. DLF again around 900, 905 was where it kept on seeing a little bit of resistance, but ever since it's moved above that mark, we're starting to see a little bit of strength return to the stock. Ajit, your view on DLF and whether or not you would in fact initiate longs at this point in time, if not, at what level would you perhaps be interested in this one?
So yes, Agam, in fact, as a disclosure, we have recommended this to our clients around 900 area, and we are still holding that position. And positionally, if I'm not wrong, 945, 960 something that we have given as a target. So we still feel that's just again a beginning for the realty counters also after almost 4-5 months of time-wise correction that we were seeing largely, because it's a very tight range that the DLF was trading in for last 4-5 months. So we are out of that range, and now we are set for the next level of the cycle. So those who are willing to initiate fresh long, in fact they can look to go long even at current levels, with 900 being the closing stop for this and 960 position target. So this reward is still favorable. You can go ahead with that position.
You have it. That's the view coming in on DLF. And on that note, I'm going to thank both our experts, Kush and Ajit, for joining us and taking us through their views on the markets and, of course, giving us a handful of trading ideas as well. We wrap this edition of the F&O show, but before that, Northern